Bueno, y ahora nos toca, casi me estoy quedando sin batería. Pero bueno, yo creo que aguantará por lo menos para saludar a nuestra última invitada, que es Nancy Roper del restaurante Track de Nueva York. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Nancy. Hey. Hello.
Hola.
Hola. Welcome. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás?
Thank you. Good afternoon. Good morning.
Good morning for you. Good afternoon for me.
Yes, yes.
So, you speak Spanish or un poquito?
I speak kitchen Spanish.
No worries, no worries. Well, you know that we're living in a very hard time, especially here in Spain. Well, I think in all the world, but here in Spain, especially because obviously we live. The tourist for us is very important, and the hotel industry and restaurant industry for us is it's more than 2 million people who's living in Spain. The 10% is one of the biggest in the world. So I would like to know how we can reinvent ourselves, our model of restaurants.
Oh. Well, we're living in the new normal, so...
No, fuck the new normal. I want to come back to the normal. Yeah. I don't want the new normal.
But I do think, you know, when someone hands you something that's out of the ordinary and you have to think outside the box and you have to create new ideas. And I think this is what's being thrown in the Spanish restaurant industry's lap, is that everyone has to put their thinking toques on and you know, come up with new ideas. Maybe we will go back to what you had before, but you could be optimistic and think that maybe you'll develop a new section of the restaurant industry which will be more income, which is what I think we've done in the United States. I mean, before the pandemic, my restaurant, 20% of my business was takeout. Now I'm doing 80 to 90%
Wow.
of the business that I had before, but it's takeout.
Yeah.
So and I don't know, it's a different culture, but this is a bad example, but McDonald's made inroads over in Europe. So not that I want that to happen, but you know, it could be, I think that's what takeout is. That's what my takeout is. It's, you know, pasture raised meats. I work with a lot of farmers. Most of my food is organic. I work with small companies. It's locally sourced. So it's very high quality food, but people take it away. They take it to their homes.
Let me translate to the followers, please. Lo que nos está explicando Nancy, un poco nos está obviamente explicando que en esta nueva normalidad es importante el tema de reinventarnos todos. Y ella pone un poco el ejemplo, evidentemente ella explica, hace una comparación un tanto divertida. Ella dice que incluso McDonald's es capaz de reinventarse y de inventar nuevas cosas. Entonces, ¿cómo no vamos a ser capaces los hosteleros de reinventarnos? Y ella pone el ejemplo de su restaurante que antes de la pandemia tenía un 20% de facturación en takeaway, en delivery takeaway, es decir, en externalización, y ahora ha llegado a un 80-90% debido a las circunstancias. Todo se ha dicho, Nancy Roper es una súper conocida en Nueva York, en Estados Unidos, y tiene una clientela que es lo más de celebrities, famosos, desde gente de todos Estados Unidos mueren por ir a su casa y mueren por ir a su restaurante. Nancy, do you think it's because I think so, maybe I'm wrong, but I think that it's more normal in US. In other countries, especially in US, it's more normal, the delivery and the takeaway. here in Spain, the Latins in general, and here in Spain, of course, we have the habit to go to the restaurant, to go to the table, to stay in the table.
Mm-hmm. Yes and no. I think in Spain you have families where both head of families are working now. I think in Spain, the same thing is happening in the US, that less children are learning how to cook. There are less, people at home cooking meals. So I think you're evolving the same way that we've evolved, in that there's less good cooking going on, even though food is, such a thing, which is wonderful. But and I think people are cooking for an event, but I think day to day their lives are very busy, and I don't know that they have that much time to cook. They maybe can throw together pasta and something in a salad, but I think a lot of people, including Spanish people, maybe don't even know how to throw together pasta and a good salad. So, I do think the future is heading that way, where a lot of people are working. And I think the restaurants have to make it attractive. They have to make it something you crave, something you want. Let's get that takeaway. It's fun. It's something we want to do. It's got to, when you bring the bag home and you open up the boxes, it's got to be appetizing. The presentation has to be good. It has to be easy to understand. We label everything so that, in the restaurant, you get mad at your servers if they're auctioning off the food at the table. The same thing. You want the person taking the takeaway home to know, this goes with this goes with this, and they can put together a really wonderful meal.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a present, it's exciting.
Sí, nos está explicando Nancy que para ella realmente no es una cuestión de delivery, una cuestión de takeaway tal cual, sino que ella lo que plantea es que el cliente en su casa, que no tiene tiempo para cocinar, pero que sí que quiere cocinar, o que no sabe cocinar, pero sí que le apetece meterse en la cocina, pues pueda entender, o ella entiende, o quiere hacer que su cliente entienda ese delivery, ese takeaway, lo entienda como un juego entre ella y sus clientes llevado a su casa. Es un regalo, es algo que va mucho más allá del delivery, que en cierto modo pues es una reinvención o un nuevo modelo que no tiene nada que ver, o tiene muy poco que ver con lo que tradicionalmente se entendía como tal. Well, Nancy, just to finish, which is your plan? You're wishing to come back to the restaurant, or you prefer to stay at home and just do your new concept of delivery and spend more time at home?
No, I'm working 6 days a week. I pack bags. That's, and I think in Spain, I think the chefs should learn how to pack bags, and it's take the takeaway home, experiment on their friends and family. Yes, I want to go back to the way it was, but we're told that we can only open up with 50% of our tables. And I think many people are still very scared. I think the scared people are going to stay away. The unscared people are going to drink margaritas and come to the restaurant.
So margaritas is the key.
Salud. Yes, I think so.
Well, nos dice Nancy, si vos lo habéis entendido, dice que ella evidentemente trabaja 6 días a la semana, echa de menos el volver al restaurante, el volver a la normalidad del restaurante. Evidentemente ella plantea escenarios que no son muy familiares en España, y yo creo que son muy familiares en todo el mundo, como es el tema de la limitación de espacio, por un lado, y luego por otro lado también importante el tema del miedo de los clientes, sobre todo en un primer momento, el posible miedo de los clientes. Yo creo, honestly, Nancy, I think that in Spain there's no fear to come back to the box. yesterday in Bilbao. There was a bar who had to close because in some point it was completely overloaded for the guests, and it says, okay, we need to close the restaurant. Because it was packed, the terrace was packed, and more and more people come back to the place. So honestly, I think that here in Spain, thanks God, it's not going to happen this fair.
No, we have to beat this.
Well, anyway, thank you for being a part of this Agora Mediterránea. I wish to go to New York. By the way, my sister lives in New York, so easily I'm going to be in New York sooner or later. So, and I will visit you.
Please come. We'd love to see you.
So thank you very much for being part of this Agora Mediterránea.
De nada.
See you.
Bye.
Bye. Bueno, amigos, y con esto acabamos. Muchísimas gracias por este ratito y muchísimas gracias por ser la parte más importante de esta Agora Mediterránea. De nuevo, gracias a Mujeres en Gastronomía, de nuevo, gracias a Arturo Sánchez, gracias a Mau y, bueno, espero muy prontito poder tener otra experiencia como esta porque la verdad es muy, muy divertida. Así que un beso y nos vemos pronto.